examination and the cancellation of the UGC NET exam and also the deferment of the CSIR UGC NET examination, the Ministry of Education has taken a big step. It has formulated a committee, a 7-member panel that will look at vast reforms that are possible in regards to the conducting of competitive examinations. It will also look in within 2 months on what the NTA can do with regards to its structure. We have with us the 7-member panel. We are going to show you who is on this committee. It is to be led by Dr. K. Radhakrishnan. He is the chairman of the committee. He has also formerly been the chairman of the Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO. The next member of the panel is another person who is familiar to a lot of people who watch the news regularly, Dr. Randeep Guleria, former director of the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, AIIMS, in New Delhi. The third member is Professor B.J. Rao. He is also a distinguished person, a Vice Chancellor of Hyderabad University. He is a member of the committee that has been formed by the Ministry of Education as well. Let's now look at the next member. It's Professor Ramamurthy K. He is a professor at the Indian Institute of Technology in Madras. Following that, we have Shri Pankaj Bansal. He is the co-founder of Karma Yogi Bharat. So he is a member as well. We also have Professor Aditya Mittal. He is the Dean of Students Affairs at the Indian Institute of Technology in New Delhi. And the last member is Shri Govind Jaiswal. He is a Joint Secretary in the Education Ministry. We have heard from him already. And he is the member secretary of the panel that has been formed by the Department of Education to look into essentially 3 things. Whether or not we can do examinations differently, look at the end-to-end process of the examination. To second, look at the data security aspect because there has been a compromising of the examination. And lastly, on the functioning of the NTA. Tejshri now joins us. Tejshri has been tracking this comprehensively for us. Tejshri, do tell us about the decision that has been made by the Education Ministry. Tell us about everything that they've done with regards to this panel.
Well, first of all, let us learn that why there was this need to make this committee, because several questions were raised so as to who will be probing and what are the lapses, and several times questions were asked to Education Ministry. Question was asked to Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan that how he can assure that whatever has happened today, whatever is happening as of now, will not happen in future. Other exams like NEET exam was compromised, UGC NET was compromised, and CSIR UGC NET was compromised. In the similar pattern, other exams will not be compromised. How does he take the guarantee of that particular thing? So for that, this particular committee has been formed by the Education Ministry, where they have highlighted that this is a 7-member committee and the report will be submitted by the committee within 2 months. Now, as we have seen that the committee includes former chairman of ISRO, former chairman of ISRO to AIIMS director to the IIT professors. So these are all the several dignitaries who will be the part of this particular committee, and now this particular committee will be recommending so as to what are the changes that they have to make, what the analysis that they have regarding whatever has happened in the past these 3 exams, because of which several questions were raised on NTA as well. And then third, how enhanced the NTA could be, how it could enhance itself in several ways, say in terms of management, say in terms of protocol, say in terms of security, say in terms of management, say in terms of administration as well, on micro level as well, how the management could be done, how the exams could be conducted in a better way, how they could improvise themselves so as to avoid any kind of mishappening at the exam centers. Because you see, a report was already submitted to the Education Ministry that highlighted that examination centers were also compromised, negligence was seen at the examination centers. It was also noted that there were no 2 working CCTV cameras, as it is mandated that 2 working CCTV cameras should be there. Protocol should be followed, where security guard should be monitoring the strong room. Apart from that, invigilators should be properly guided so as to what they have to do. So all these things, you know, there were several kind of negligence observed in all these things. So that is why now this committee has been formed. This committee will be analyzing these entire things and then will be giving a comprehensive report within 2 months. And in fact, they can also take the help of subject experts, as I mentioned, from technical expert to any particular subject that they want to, that how they can enhance or, you know, make this particular process a clean and complete process, so that the future of the students is not at stake. Back to you.
Absolutely. Tejshri, they're sharing details of what will be the charge of this committee that has been formed, and we've also spoken about the members who will be involved in this committee. Now, we have Udit Raj of the Congress party joining us. Mr. Udit Raj, your first reaction to the government's move? The government appears to have acted. In 2 months, we shall have the recommendations.
I'm told that the members who are going to be member of this newly formed committee are the member of NTA, if I'm not incorrect.
I beg your pardon, sir. We know the 7 members. What is your claim?
The people who are already on board of NTA, they will be part of this committee also. Am I right to understand this?
Well, I mean, we'll get back to you on whether they are already members of the NTA, but certainly they are people with a lot of credit to their name. They have been heads of key institutions.
I think this entire matter is going to be hushed up, and by forming committee and giving a 2 months time, by the time that everything will be derailed and people will forget. And when the minister is not ready to accept that there have been a lot of anomalies in it, there are a lot of corruption, I don't expect that the justice is going to be meted out to those who are affected and those who are suffering.
I mean, on that front, Mr. Udit Raj, with regards to the members of this panel, look, someone has been a head of the ISRO, someone has been head of AIMS, there are people from IITs at Delhi and, I beg your pardon, I think Bombay and Madras, among much else. So certainly you can't claim that the constitution of the committee is itself problematic, right?
I accept you that I am not going to question their veracity or their authenticity, but at the same time, by the time what the affected people will do, and the matter will be hushed up, and the people will forget, and they will be tired, and they will leave it here only. So what happened that those who have been at receiving end, they will get nothing, no justice to them.
All right. Well, Udit Raj, sir, that is your view. I mean, we hope to have justice. Let's not predict what may happen in the future. Certainly, steps appear to be taking place in a forward direction. I thank you for joining us. Viewers, we have more breaking news coming in. This is